So this guy has definitely become a really big actor in his own right, being an adult. His name is Freddie Highmore. He started as a child actor doing Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. And honestly, if anyone in the 2000s I would have guessed would have had the child actor curse, it would have been this dude, but he didn't have it. He succeeded a lot as an adult, and this is why. Where Freddie Highmore's career as an actor started actually began with this movie right here, Women Talking Dirty, when he was just 6 years old. And even though he didn't have a big part of the movie and it didn't make much money, it helped him because of this woman right here, Helena Bonham Carter. It would come in handy because just 5 years later, Freddie Highmore got cast in the movie Finding Neverland with Johnny Depp, which was a huge hit, making $117 million on a budget of $25 million. But even bigger, Johnny Depp really liked Freddie. Coincidentally, around that same time, Tim Burton was in talks to do the new Willy Wonka movie, which was going to be a reboot, and he was dating Helena Bonham Carter. He was very close with Johnny Depp and knew he wanted to cast him as Willy Wonka. So basically what happened was both of these two guys in separate conversations recommended Freddie Highmore for Charlie Bucket. Making Charlie and the Chocolate Factory was this weird thing because the only reason Tim Burton actually got the gig was because Roald Dahl and the family hated the original movie. Playing that for a second, Roald Dahl, who wrote the book Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, seen here with Gene Wilder and Peter Ostrom, who played Willie and Charlie, actually really didn't like the production of Willy Wonka because he was told he was going to write the screenplay for it, and they marketed it like he wrote the screenplay, but they didn't actually use his screenplay. That for years, the Dahl estate was against the idea of approving another Charlie and the Chocolate Factory movie until Tim Burton entered the picture because he was the producer of James and the Giant Peach, which is another Roald Dahl book, and the family actually really liked this movie. That's how Tim Burton got approved to do Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, and even though I don't think he made a particularly good movie, it ultimately did print money, making $476 million on a budget of $150 million, and more importantly, it put Freddie Highmore on the map where he had the biggest kids movie that year. The problem is salary, where even though Johnny Depp made $15 million for the movie and Deep Roy, who played the Oompa Loompa, made $1 million, it was actually reported that Freddie Highmore might have only made $100,000, and yeah, as a kid, that's not going to last you the rest of your life. After that, Freddie Highmore was still trying to find his place as an actor, and it was actually kind of difficult, where his first big movie after Charlie and the Chocolate Factory was August Rush, and that just broke even. It made $65 million on a budget of $25 million, but marketing ticket splits, it couldn't make profit, and then also got bad reviews, which is a 33% on Rotten Tomatoes. After that, again, another big budget movie with Spiderwick Chronicles during that era that every studio was trying to do a Harry Potter knockoff, and that movie still wasn't successful enough. It made $162 million on a budget of $93 million, but it didn't break even, and also at the same time, it didn't get great reviews. Movies were just not working for the guy, where he also was the main character in the movie Astro Boy, voicing Astro Boy, and that failed miserably. What really saved this guy's career was TV, and actually taking the gamble to go to TV. Because for decades, there was this stigma in Hollywood that if you were a movie actor that went to TV, your career took a step back. But Freddie Highmore did this right as streaming became a big thing, and big actors like Kevin Spacey started to do shows like House of Cards, so the stigma changed. And for Freddie, it was just the perfect casting where everybody saw him as Norman Bates, and the show did get good reviews, going for 5 seasons. After that, he had another hit with The Good Doctor, which averaged 19 million views an episode, and was at the right time because it was when we were rediscussing how we view autism. Good job, Freddie. With that, I'm Charles Pearl. Subscribe.